Hello everyone, as you can see I'm still in my formals. This is because I just came from my IIM CAP interview, and I wanted to share my experience of IIM CAP. This is because it is the 18th Feb, and I feel that from the last year to this year, from online to offline, maybe there would be a lot of confusion among students. So telling about I'll be like in this video I would be covering in covering the whole video in four topics. First I would tell about myself, my profile, then about my VAT experience and document verification, then my interview experience, and in the last I would give some suggestions, what can you do to maximize your chances of getting a better interview of IMCAP. So talking about myself, my profile is I am a science student. I have taken mathematics as my background in 12th, and I have done my BSc Chemistry Honours from Ansraj College, University of Delhi, and my profile is 998. Talking about my extracurriculars, I have been head in one of my departmental society, and I have also done some certification courses. My hobbies are playing chess and diary writing. So this was something about myself. I belong from Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh. So now let's come to the VAT experience. So for the VAT, a seat was provided. It was a ruled seat, and around maybe 25% of the first page, in which you have to mention about yourself, like your name, cat registration number, venue detail. There is also a line where you have to write the topic of the VAT, and the topic of the VAT would be visible on the screen, like they have the projector. And at I was having my reporting time at 1 p.m. At 2 p.m. we have started our VAT. So before that they had projected the topic of the VAT on the screen, and we have been given 20 minutes to write about it. We have also been provided with a rough sheet with pencil, so that we can scramble or collect the ideas for the VAT topic. My topic for 18th Feb second shift from that is 1 p.m. The topic was EV, electrical vehicles. The the place of the pollution has been changed. Is it ethical? Which means that they wanted to ask that like EVs, with the introduction of the EVs, only the place of the pollution has changed, but the pollution is still there. Is it ethical? Question mark. So this was the VAT I wrote about, like how what I wrote about is like how the EV is still causing pollution. Like first one is I wrote about the charging problem, as dependent upon the thermal power plants, which is continuously in causing pollution with the emission of carbon dioxide. Then the disposable of EV batteries. Then the mining problem from where we are getting lithium. So it is causing soil pollution, and also the air pollution. The mining also causes that. So I have given some suggestions also, like the transfer to solar energy charging, and hydrogen as a using hydrogen as a fuel. So these are the things. This was my VAT experience, and during the VAT they would be telling you in between the times, like 10 minutes have been passed, 5 minutes are remaining, 3 minutes are remaining, like that. Now let's go to my interview experience. So there were two panelists in my interview. Both were in their 50s. One was male and other was female. So since I have told you about my background, which is chemistry honors, like BSc. So the first question of the professor was like, now what have you done, Aniket? So I told him that I have done BSc honors chemistry. So he was like in a humorous manner, why shift from chemistry honors to MBA. So as I have already I was having a prepared answer for this, but as soon as I started answering, like have few segments like this is the one of the reason and that this is the second reason. But the first reason was that I chose money and banking as my GE subject, from where I got the interest about management. But there were further more to it, but he stopped at that point, and he asked me like, Aniket, don't you feel that it's not justified to say that spending 5 years on the graduation and 12th, and then because of a GE subject you are choosing your whole domain? Then I justified that why I'm choosing marketing as my domain. Then maybe he was satisfied about that. So he asked question from money and banking as my GE subject. I was able to answer. uh, then he asked I would say that I was prepared from the perspective as a chemistry honors student. I have prepared chemistry everything, but have not prepared my GE subjects so thoroughly. But this is the worst thing that happened with me, that he started asking questions from every GE subject. He started from I have taken mathematics as my GE subject. He started asking from questions from my mathematics GE subjects. But more or less 70 to 80% of the questions I was able to answer. Then he said, ma'am to take on. And ma'am, like she asked everything about HR. Like in the meantime, she also gave me suggestion that to go for PhD. But as I was having my prepared answer that why I wanted to go for MBA, why I do not wanted to pursue research further. So I was able to justify her, and I feel that she was convinced with the answer too. And then she asked about my knowledge, how can you use marketing to market a chemist, as a chemist, or medicine, or some sort of thing. I was also able to justify them. But one thing was common is that they were not allowing me to complete my answer. As soon as they get an idea that this is something like, if they are getting 1 point also for the question they have asked, they stop me there, and they do not let me to complete. Like, the best answer could be like giving the answer whatever he asked and then backing it with an example, but I was not getting the opportunity to back it with an example. So in the end also she said that, okay Aniket, I feel that you have an idea about it, thank you, that's all from my side. So that was about my interview. What I feel that let me come on to the suggestions and the learnings that I have taken from this interview. First thing is that do not leave anything. Like, I have prepared everything about my hobbies. I have prepared everything about my strength, weaknesses, about my HR questions. I have prepared well about my chemistry, because it is my majors, right? But I have not covered my GE subjects in detail, which I think that backfired. I was not able to give all the answers. And so first learning is that you do not have to leave anything. You have to prepare everything which is there on your mm, graduation mark sheet, from the perspective of being a fresher. If you are a fresher, go prepared with everything. Second suggestion I would give is that choose your words very consciously. Like, what I felt about my interview, that whatever I was saying, whatever I was giving them hooks, they were catching it, they were asking questions on that. So I would suggest that be very conscious during choosing the words that you wanted to uh, uh, that like during the answers. Let me explain with an example that marketing is one of the things that I have included in my answers. That's why she came on to ask a question about marketing. Into the starting, I choose money and banking as my GE subject. I told him, and then he started asking question about money and banking. So I was giving them hooks, and they were asking questions on that. So you have to be conscious, like you can use it as an opportunity also. Like if they are asking something, give the particular answer about that question, but in the end add something that you want to be asked about. So in that perspective I was telling that how can you use hooks. So these are the two suggestions, and feel free to comment if you want me to discuss anything else, about profile, like profile building for going into the IIM, that what are the certification courses and all that we can do, so anything you want me to discuss further, let me know into the comments. Thank you.